Why are campgrounds so expensive? So it's my first outing of the year and I wanted to do something cheap and close to home. And we're talking not fancy campgrounds. We're talking just a pit toilet and a place to park. But dispersed camping in the basin is disallowed. Is there something nearby that's legal and free? It is the end of a very long week. I need to go camping, but I only have one night. Camping doesn't have to be complicated. You grab a few drinks, some snacks, you pick a place, and you go. Or at least that was the idea until I ran across campgrounds that were fully reserved, nothing available on the first come, first serve basis, and the summer season right in front of me. Piggy, we're going camping! Yay! According to the 2023 KOA Camping Report, the number of households who camped in the past year has increased by 21.6 million over the past decade. And since 2014, the number who camp 3 times a year has increased by 98%. So my original plan was to camp here. This is like my backyard campground, and it's really nice. It's tucked away from the highway, behind these rocks, next to a really pretty meadow. There's some great hiking nearby. You can hike to Galena Falls or the top of Mount Rose, and it even connects with the Tahoe Rim Trail. Oh my God. Okay, so it's 32 for a single site, 50 for a double site, 65 for a triple site. So this whole campground used to be first come, first serve, which was fabulous for last minute trips. But now only this handful of tent sites above the highway are first come, first serve. It's a Friday night. They're already taken. And the only amenities you get are pit toilets, a picnic table, a campfire ring, and a camp host who will sell you firewood. All right, Piggy, let's see. Well, I wasn't organized enough to get my campfire permit together, so there will be no cooking. So this area is literally someplace I've been passing for over 20 years and I've never ventured in. Little scary, Piggy. Oh, look at all those rocks. Holy cow. I'm driving in here with a 2012 Acura RDX all-wheel drive, and it is not a Jeep. Okay, we need to just get through this. Oh, Piggy, I know, this is getting really sketch. I don't have a lot of clearance, and I live in fear of popping a tire. Nice view, though. Where the heck does this go? Dispersed camping like this involves a lot of indecision. Oh, maybe this will be good. So the spot on the right looked decent because it was fairly flat, so I thought I'd look and see if it would make a good campsite. But there was a road below, so not great privacy. So I've turned around, and Piggy, I think we're gonna go to that little pullout with the view. Cool. Because it's got a view, and no one can park near us. The only thing to be concerned about is people passing by on this road. So it took a little while to park the car in such a way that it was totally off the road and fairly level and still had a decent view out the back. Not fully committed to this spot yet. I thought I would look around to see what's what. It did have a very nice view down into the Reno area. And then I decided, okay, let's look and see what else is happening. I mean, there was room. Anyway, so I decided to walk the perimeter of the campsite to see what else was around. I walked up into the forest and found this burnt out area with this strange little art exhibit. So this is a locals trail. Does it go? I still wasn't sure about this place, but it was free, so I just needed to make sure it was safe. Nice view of Washoe Valley. So the whole time I was walking around these woods, I kept thinking about what if I see a bear, and I hadn't brought my bear horn with me, so I didn't really have anything to scare him away with other than acting freaky and my voice. I figured my odds of seeing one were pretty slim, so I just kept going. Up that deer trail and over the hill, I found another campsite, a really good sized one that would be great for a couple of people. And then I kept walking down the road and followed that road that went behind the other campsite I had considered. I just walked the area all around my car. Nobody's back here as far as I can tell. I think I've pretty much gone to the ends of the roads that most 4x4s could do. I think there were a couple other crazy Jeep roads that only super well-equipped pro overlanders would even attempt. So yeah, I think we've got the place to ourselves so far, which is awesome. And yeah, I think we're gonna settle in. Camping households have grown steadily since 2014, and you can see that COVID produced a huge bump because it was one of the few things you could do during that time. And it was a cheap option for people who'd been laid off from their jobs. 52% of people are more likely to go camping in the next year, 2024, and some of the reasons they don't go camping include they'd rather stay somewhere else, they don't have money to travel, they don't feel safe and secure, and campgrounds are overcrowded. So honestly, I was kind of afraid to come out here, which is weird because I've been camping all my life. And yeah, it's only been 9 months since the last time I went out in the wilds. But I heard about that RV couple, nice older couple that got stabbed at a rest stop. So then I was like, what if I come out here and I pop my tire on that hill coming up? Or what if I come out here and there's just a bunch of creepy, scary people? Just all the fear stuff. But now that I'm out here, there's nobody else around. I just passed a couple of cars at the very beginning, like super close to the road. And just went further back and was kind of surprised there's nobody here because it's Friday night in June. Summer season's it's almost the 4th of July. Okay, I'm no longer alone out here. Some Subaru just went by, but he looked cool. Piggy, what do you think?
I think he's cool.
If the price of camping keeps going up like this for just even basic tent camping sites, this is going to drive people out further into the BLM lands, U.S. Forest Service, and other dispersed camping opportunities, because what families can afford to pay these prices? Camping is supposed to be cheap. I remember when these national forest sites that were super basic were $6. 32? It's going to get more and more crowded out here. It's going to be harder to find free places to camp like this, out in nature, away from other people. And then what happens is that they're going to stick us all in designated parking lots like they have in Sedona, which I experienced in this video here. Camping in a muddy parking lot, socked in with a bunch of other people, is not the same experience. This is the dream right here. Alone in your comfy car in the woods, looking at nature. This is where the healing happens. You know what's really nice? There are no annoying bugs. None. None whatsoever. I can have my door wide open and the weather is perfect. I love it. Piggy loves it. Right, Piggy?
I'm so happy.
So this foam mattress is really stiff. It is not as soft and comfy as my other ones, so yeah, it fits with the camp kitchen, but I don't know how well I'm gonna sleep on this thing. Yeah, my last couple videos, I was trying to solve the bed and the privacy problems, and it's not going so great. My Reflectix solution with the black tape is not 100%, and I said in my last video that I was going to bring the tape and scissors to fix it on the fly, but I forgot to do that too. So I think I'm just gonna chill out here for the rest of the evening. I have one bar, so I might be able to get some YouTube. If not, I have an audiobook I can listen to. Piggy is all comfy in his little piggy spot. So yeah, and look how pretty it is out there. So quiet. So far that Subaru is the only thing that's come by. I'm just so glad that I finally got back out here. There is nothing like chilling in the woods in my mini rolling clubhouse. So after a peaceful night on a very firm bed, I'm gonna have to top that with some memory foam. I woke up to this beautiful sunrise. You can't beat this price of free, but why are regular campgrounds so expensive? Why is everything so expensive? Because the government and the Federal Reserve keep creating money, adding it to the money supply, and it is slowly leaking out into the economy. And when you have more dollars chasing fewer things, the price of everything goes up. So these are still sagging. I keep pushing them in, but they keep popping out. Okay, Piggy, let's go.
Oh.
Goodbye, beautiful campsite. Whoa, looks like a spring coming right out of this mountain. That's what's making this puddle. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Honestly, the camera does not convey how rough and sketchy this road really was. Come on, people, really? What is going on here? It actually looks like a decent mattress. Okay, that was a nice little spot. I don't know what's wrong with this microphone. I'll have to sort that out. But here I was talking about wishing for a Jeep for its beefy tires, because I love these back roads, but this Acura scares me on them. And then I was talking about how I can't tell you where this is because creators share places and then they become overrun, but you can find it in iOverlander if you want to do your own research. This whole little adventure got me thinking about dispersed camping versus campsite camping, so we're going to compare those two in detail in the next video.